Well, you can now take an active role to support sport development in the country. For a small once-off or monthly donation, you can make a difference through the Laureus Sport for Good Foundation. The program will also make contributions to impoverished communities as the country continues to grapple with the impact of the COVID-19 crisis. Let's discuss the initiative now with Morne Plessis from the Laureus Sport for Good Foundation. Morne, good morning, and thanks so much for your time. So I suppose many people might be asking, in the midst of this pandemic, which seems to be getting the better of us, I suppose, at the time, and people having such dire needs themselves, why should anybody be contributing or concentrating on sport development right now when there are probably bigger needs at the moment?
Yeah, absolutely. And we, like many thousands of NGOs in this country, we obviously stand in line. And as you quite rightly say, there are so many pressing priorities at the moment, but at the end of the day, this, we hope, will pass. And, you know, children need to play, and we can see the effects already of children not being able to play, just play with each other, play their sports. We know that the central theme of this organization is to use sport as a tool for social change. And hence the name, the Laureus Sport for Good Foundation. So we are at the moment, in fact, working online with our children in the programs, particularly in the mental well-being space, because they can't get out and play. So it is not an urgent priority, but we believe, and I'm certain many people out there believe, in the importance of sport in a child's life.
And I suppose, Morne, the other question at the moment might be, if we aren't allowed to have large groups of kids playing together, they're not supposed to be in the same space. When you get these donations, how are you going to use them to develop sport if kids actually can't be in that kind of space together at the moment?
Yes, well, first of all, the 35 projects we support in this country, there are 150 projects around the world in 35 countries. We have 35 in South Africa that we support. Those projects have people, coaches, teachers who are working, and we need to keep those projects alive, because we have to look to after COVID. This thing must pass, and it will be a travesty if programs like the ones we support around the country are no longer there. And in the meantime, we are connecting with the kids through online portals. We have a program with the Western Cape Education Department and the Learning Trust in an online portal where kids can access information regarding well-being, keeping themselves reasonably fit, etc.
Now, Morne, we know that Nelson Mandela was a patron of this foundation, and we know that you have success stories as to how sport can change the world, and how are you trying to sort of live up to his vision and hopes for Africa's youth, and with some insight there into those success stories that you know of.
Yeah, there's so many success stories. It's 20 years now this organization has been on the go in South Africa, 18 years. We have, the proof is really what happens to those kids, those children, after they leave the programs. Where do they go? Do they find employment? We have some incredible stories of kids coming through our programs, actually ending up working for the global organization in London. We have kids opening their own businesses in the sports that they've been involved in, surfing. One of our programs, the Waves for Change program, was voted as the best program of its kind in the world at the Laureus Awards a few years ago. We have programs with skating, rugby, soccer, basketball, but at the end of the day, it's not development of, if some fantastic young sports person comes out of it, it's a bonus. The issue is to address the social issues, such as drug abuse, tension between communities, racial and religious issues, HIV, COVID-19.
Yep.
We're in it now. We're dealing with that, gender-based violence. Those are the the key issues that are dealt with by the program.
Not just about sport. Thank you so much, Morne, there. And check out Laureus Sport for Good Foundation if you want to find out more information and figure out how you can get involved.